All right, so I'm gonna talk about some paintings today, which are these ones. They are the first set of gallery style paintings that I've finished. It's 2020. I started these in maybe 2000, let's see, 10 to 2012, and so I just got to work on them around 2018. And that one, actually, the flowers I started yeah. So these are all from a while ago, and I had bought a bunch of canvases, and I just wasn't able to finish them since I had other work, like comic book work and whatnot. So these are, I don't know what the set's gonna be called, the series or whatnot, but the idea is I wanted to paint animals and nature. And I was doing a lot of murals at the time in Chico, California, and the Native American thing and the Mesoamerican thing was always part of my art and stories. So what I did with these ones was take it to the canvas, and that's what I did with these. So this one started off at a Chico State live art event for when I did a mural for the Cross Cultural Leadership Center in 2011. So I was painting just live art, didn't finish it, kind of changed it up, and try to keep the colors and the idea. I didn't want to change it too much, but then it ended up going forward with here. Let's actually check this out with oops, sorry, with a nude woman, which I kind of wanted to move toward. That was part of my artistic style anyways. And then the wolf. So the wolf kind of came with when I was doing the Native American kind of thing. A lady was talking, giving a lecture, and then which I was kind of just painting, so in front of an audience or whatnot. Then the tree, the willow tree, has always been a part of my work for a while, actually. So the tree to me represents nature, and our symbiotic existence with breathing, oxygen and whatnot. So, and then they've changed with the seasons as well. So there's like a lot of metaphors that the tree represents to humans. And that's really it. Let's go closer. The leaves, that kind of, I like the way it turned out. I'm happy with the way it turned out. This is actually an evolution of styles for me during this time. I like this style. I'm going to continue exploring this style. The cool thing about doing animals is, that there's more free flowing to them. And then the colors, I was trying to get different colors. This is acrylic. Most of my work is in acrylic, which helps for a quick turnaround, and there's a whole different style than oil, which I do want to explore oils more. And this painting is on wood. That last one was on canvas. This is on a piece of board, a wood. It has my father actually helped me make a like a group of these so I can paint on, because I noticed the Renaissance folks were painted on some of this, and so I figured they might last longer than the canvas, so which we'll see. So yeah, so this is also nature, Mother Nature. During this time I was exploring the Chinese elemental nature element creatures along with the Native Americans, and so what it was, a turtle and the phoenix and the white tiger and the green dragon. So for this one I wanted to try to continue with that, and so the turtle and the phoenix is in there. So I'm kind of exploring the phoenix. I know they have certain ideas of what the phoenix already is, but I was kind of just playing around with that. So I finally finished this painting, which is, I'm really happy. I really like the style, the way the color, I was able to blend some of the gold and yellows and earth tones with the water and the whites. You know, so it's a little abstract, but also representative. So there's a turtle and the flowers. I like flowers. So this was all during my flower era, trying to keep trying to make beautiful paintings. You know, there's a little bit of, actually I had, while I was painting, I had another artist come in and help out a little bit on some of these parts. I kind of changed it up, but I kept those three colors, the yellow, purple, and blue right there in the middle. From, you know, fixed it up, changed it up, but kind of kept that there. I tried to get some texture in there. So I added some leaves, in which the leaves kind of broke off and left texture. There's actually some leaf right there. Yeah. So yeah, some of the leaves stayed there, which I just noticed right now. That's cool. So yeah, it was a little bit of a struggle to try to get the reflective paint to mix good with the color paint, opaque paint, and I think it turned out good. I left some of the wood, original coated wood on there, so I think that painting turned out really well. Happy with that. So back to canvas, and this one is the Hummingbird. So this one was an empty canvas. I think I had painted the colors on it, just to abstract, and I wanted to finish the hummingbird. So this is what I created. So this painting, it kind of goes same with the reflective, and then the flowers from a rose from a funeral, which I don't know if that means anything, but yeah, so I tried to get the reflective gold going on, as well as the hummingbird itself. So it's a little bit of abstraction in there, and color. So yeah, so I'm happy with that one, just finished that one. And this guy, or girl, is a jaguar. So trying to stick to the theme of Mesoamerica, and I wanted to, like I said, paint animals, which I never really did. So this group is actually that part of the beginning of an animal series, which I like. So it has like the green theme going on. There was a few paintings before this, so it was like some abstraction that I started, and then I had a fellow artist. She was helping me with some comic book work, and so for a couple days I had her paint whatever she wanted while I was painting, and so you can kind of see that in the background. So it didn't look really finished, and I figured it was practice for her, and so I went over and I did this cat, which I'm happy with. It was a little bit of a struggle to make it look right and to try to get it to be original piece of work. So I think I got a good feeling. It's kind of somebody call it actiony or action, but I think it's like, it's looks like there's a story there. So yeah, so I have to get the eyes going too. So I like the way it came out. I like the blending earth tones again, because I stayed a lot in these bright colors, so using earth tones is a happy change. So here is the last one of the series, and it's flowers. So again, abstraction. Actually, I had my nieces. I started off with just the colors, and then I had my nieces try to paint the flowers. They were like 3 or 4, and so then I added the green, and then so I had to fix it up because I wanted to keep the canvas. And so I just put the sunflowers in, put the poppies in, put the I don't know what those are called. So yeah, put all those in, fixed up the sky, added the gold spray paint, added some text from some original poems, and the sky. So it was a struggle as well. All paintings, I think, are eventually. But I think I was successful in getting the right flow and color scheme going on. So it was tough. It's always when you try something a little different. So all these flowers, I'm trying to do the Van Gogh, but not too much Van Gogh. So try to put some texture in there. So yeah, so those are the paintings. Again, this is I don't know what series, the first series I would say. So 5 paintings, and I'll show you the third set soon. I gotta finish them. All right, peace.